It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.
Good Monday evening and welcome to Paris High School, where the Lady Tigers put their undefeated mark of 11-0 on the line against the Lady Wooden Shoes of Teutopolis. Alongside my partner Lenny Irwin, this is Jeff Chambers bringing you tonight's action. And Lenny, it's always a treat whenever these two schools get together. Two of the best schools in the area as far as girls athletics go, and tonight proves to be no different. T-Town comes in with a record of 7-3. Don't let that fool you, though. They played some tough competition. The Lady Tigers, obviously, with an 11-0 mark on the line. Perfect here at home, and looking to keep that streak alive tonight.
It'll definitely be a tough contest tonight, though, for sure, because these Lady Wooden Shoes, like you said, Jeff, they come in here, they've got some size on them. You can tell some of them have been in the gym a lot. They're just well put together ladies.
Yeah, one thing that is, it's going to be different. You know, if you've been with us and watched Paris and T-Town in the past, T-Town's always been, always had a ton of size. And like Lenny said, they do have size tonight, but it's not like it has been in the past. Not a lot of seniors on their roster either, just 3 of them. That's not something that's that Coach Lori Thompson of T-Town is used to. She's used to having an upperclassman heavy team, but you look down that roster and it's full of sophomores, 1 junior, or just 2 juniors on the roster, but 3 seniors, the rest are freshmen and sophomores, and they will see plenty of action tonight, I am sure.
Yeah, the JV contest, they proved to be dominant as they took care of our ladies tonight pretty handily. So,
yeah, JV lost to T-Town 35-14. We're about 2 minutes away from the national anthem and introduction of starting lineups. Run down some other action going on around the LIC. A lot of teams in action here ahead of the holiday. KZ will host North Clay. Mount Carmel will travel to Carmi, White County. Newton will host the Neoga Indians. And the Marshall Lions are at Mattoon Green Wave. Tonight and tomorrow, tomorrow was a game that was added to the schedule. The Lady Tigers will travel to Salt Fork to battle the Lady Storm, while your boys will be at home as they host Tolono Unity. That game will be shown on the Paris Sports Network, but it will be video only. We're going to send our crew over to Salt Fork to cover the girls. Lenny and BJ Pheasant will head that way and cover that non-conference matchup, and that'll be the last game before the Lady Tigers head to the State Farm Classic in Bloomington next week. We'll touch on that here and there throughout the contest, but that is one of the premier tournaments in the Midwest, and there's a lot of ranked teams in that. 6 of them in the top 25 in both 1A and 2A. Lady Tigers are in the small school division of that, and they will begin action next Tuesday. So Dr. Kevin Pruitt and his pet band has just finished up their last song. Now they're set for the national anthem. We'll step aside and let you listen as well. It's Dr. Kevin Pruitt and his PHS pep band. Always do a great job, and we're always happy when they're here.
It makes an atmosphere a whole lot different, that's for sure.
That's for sure. All right, we'll meet the starting lineup, so I'll take care of the T-Town lineup. Malia Helmick will start at a guard for the Lady Wooden Shoes. Alongside her will be Chloe Probst. She is a junior. Number 32, Summer Walls, one of the seniors on the roster for Coach Thompson. Molly Ruhal, a junior. And number 44, Isabel Zarusin, another senior on the roster. Lori Thompson.
All right, and for the Lady Tigers, it'll be the same starting lineup as it's been all year. Number 1, Vivian Moore. She'll jump center, but she plays a lot of guard. Number 11, Taylor Clark. She'll be at a small forward. Number 13, Kaylee Young. She'll be a guard. Bella Moreski will be down in the low box. Number 32. And number 33, Gracie Watson, will be the power forward. And she plays a lot of point guard as well. So that'll be Coach Dave Tingley's starting 5.
Just a little over a third of the way through the season. Lady Tigers 11-0. This starting lineup is starting to gel. And it seems like they caught fire when they went to Sullivan and had that overtime game. They have just done nothing but shoot lights out and play lights out basketball here for the last 2 weeks. Lady Tigers come in ranked number 10 in the Max Preps 2A poll. T-Town right behind them at number 22. They're based on their strength of schedule, not their overall record. And T-Town is lining up as if they expect. They only have their tallest girl jumping center. They expect to get the tip ball, and they do. Here we go. Sophie Martin will run things at the point. She's a sophomore. She quickly gets by Vivian Moore for layup. No good. Pulled down by Mariski. Now the Tigers come back quickly as Kaylee Young kicks back out to Vivian Moore. Watson dribbles to the free throw line. And she'll set things up for Lady Tigers. T-Town in a 2-3 zone. That's what has been the recipe against the Lady Tigers. We're going to head to the free throw line here in the first 28 seconds of this one.
Well, that's kind of a new look, though. Gracie actually taking it to the hole. Most generally, we just will start down the lane, but then we kick it back out.
Malia Helmick picked up that foul. That'll be her first. First for either team as Gracie knocks them both down. Tigers lead at 2-0, 30 seconds in. Martin across the timeline. Lady Tigers matching the defense of T-Town with the 2-3 of their own. Worked the ball around the perimeter. Shot from the elbow was denied by Mareski. Trapping, smothering defense. That'll be a turnover. Backcourt violation against the Wooden Shoes. Good defense that trip down by the Lady Tigers. Vivian will inbound at midcourt. Gets it back to Kaylee Young. Taylor Clark back to Young. She drives baseline, nowhere to go. Her up and under move is no good, but she's fouled.
She gets fouled as well, so. Summer Wall picked up that personal, her first, team second. Oh, missed it.
First free throw from Young is no good. She'll have another one. Second one is good. 3-0 lead for Lady Tigers here in the early going. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Now a little three-quarter court pressure. T-Town breaks that. Now Lady Tigers break out into man. And they've got T-Town in trouble. Bailed out by a foul.
Yeah.
Could have possibly had a turnover on that possession, but a foul will nullify that.
Kaylee Young picks up the personal, her first, team's first.
Hall to start things off, or excuse me, Sophia Martin. And she gets it to Helmick. T-Town yet to get a shot off. Now they do drive baseline, throw a wild one up. That's no good. Mareski away with it. 2-on-4. Kaylee Young decides to take to the rack. Her shot's blocked. And a foul against the Lady Tigers. Vivian Moore will pick that one up.
That'll be Viv's first. Team second.
Kelsey Niemerg, a sophomore, will check in for the Lady Shoes, taking the place of Zarusin. Martin walks it up. Young picks her up at half court. She quickly gets by Young. Now the ball's trapped in the corner, nowhere to go. Gets it back to Wall. It's going to be a jump ball. Tigers will take possession. It'll be a turnover for T-Town.
Turnover. That's their second turnover tonight.
2 minutes in. Lady Tigers lead at 3-0. Now full court pressure from T-Town. Watson gets it up to Clark. And they break the pressure. Now they've got numbers. Watson pulls it out. Gets it to Young. She dumps it down low to Clark. She was going to work on that low block. Good up and under move by Taylor. Could not finish. Pulled out by Niemerg. Up quickly comes T-Town. Still looking for their first decent shot at the rim. A little two-man action in the corner. Nowhere to go. Vivian over there defensively. Rue Hall hands the ball off. Another turnover for T-Town. Clark, Tigers have numbers. 3-on-1. Young back to Mareski. Could not find the handle, so the Tigers will reset. Clock rolls at 5 minutes left, first quarter. Just 3 points. Nice backdoor cut. Great find by Bella Mareski. Good backdoor cut by Taylor Clark. 5-0 is your score. Lady Tigers lead it. They pick up half-court pressure. Corner dumped down, knocked away by Mareski and Young. Down in the corner it goes to Wall. Skip pass across to Niemerg. Rue Hall's got it at the top, back to Niemerg. Those two just playing catch out there. Here's a good strong move, but the shot hits the bottom of the rim and Clark comes away. Put it this way, T-Town hasn't hit the top of the rim yet. They've hit the bottom and the backboard. Clark's got it now at the elbow. She'll step back, foot on the line. Her two is no good. It's nothing, but Mareski saves it right to T-Town. Niemerg will bring it up. There's an open three. Shot's no good off the back iron. Clark comes away with it. Now she's trapped, nowhere to go. She'd given up on the play. Yeah. She broke the pressure, given up, thought she was going to be whistled for travel, and she eventually was. Kylie Edwards will check in, give Kaylee Young a break. Lady Tigers play man under the inbounds. That's an easy catch and shoot that time.
And they missed it.
Rolled around and out. Good offensive board that time as Watson was smacked in the face. But the putback is good by Probst. First points of the night for T-Town, coming at the 3:40 mark. Watson, trapped, gets the ball to Edwards, bounce pass into Moore. She'll walk it out. Kylie will reset. 3.5 first quarter. Moore, right wing to Clark, dumps it down to Mareski. She kicks it out in the corner. Open three from Kylie Edwards is long. Clark tracks it down. Dribbled on the baseline, it'll be out of bounds. J.C. Young will check in for Coach Dave Tingley's squad. 3:14 left. Lady Tigers lead at 5-2. Niemerg's got it now down in the corner to Rue Hall. Back to Niemerg. She's guarded by Mareski. Lady Tigers go back to man-to-man.
Foul on Gracie. That'll be Watson's first, team's third this quarter.
Yeah, a little more patience that time by Gracie, and she might have had a chance to shot that block or at least force up a wild one from Chloe Probst. Instead, she'll be whistled for the foul. Probst will head to the line and shoot two. First one is up and good. 5-3. 2:54 left first quarter. Second free throw is on its way and good as well. 4 points for Chloe Probst on the night. She's got all of them for T-Town. Young to Moore. She'll run things from the point now with Young on the bench. She dribbles left out to Edwards. Back to Moore. T-Town has also picked up man-to-man pressure. Edwards dribbles out of a double team to Young. Down the corner to Watson. Nothing doing this trip for the Lady Tigers. Cannot get any penetration at all. Now Watson tried to cross over, was stopped behind the back. Keeps her dribble alive. She's got a count on. Now she breaks it. Young to Edwards. It's just two teams knowing each other, knowing what the offense is. Gracie hit in the face again, nothing called. Mareski, great find that time by Kylie Edwards, dumped it down to Mareski. Easy lay-in for 2 for Bella. First points in a spell for the Lady Tigers. Down the corner it goes. Skip pass to to Ruhal. She'll dribble in from the elbow, no good. And Watson with a big board, 1.5 minutes left first quarter. Watson guarded by Wall. Clear out for her. Now she goes baseline. Gets to the block, loses control. Turnover Lady Tigers. Quickly up ahead to Ruhal. She had an open three, passed it up instead. There's a three. It's nothing but the bottom of the net from Chloe Probst. She's got every point for T-Town.
And we're all tied at 7 all of a sudden.
Edwards gets to cross the timeline. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Here comes the host of Lady Tigers in. Clark, Young, and Kinsey Ingram will check in. Also coming back in for the Lady Wooden Shoes, Isabel Zarusin. Ingram will inbound in front of the T-Town bench. Gets it into Young. Two freshmen, 2 juniors, 2 sophomore, a sophomore out there for Coach Tingley. That long distance shot from Clark is no good. Pulled out by T-Town. 30 seconds left first half. We'll see if they decide to pull it out and hold for 1. Lady Tigers back into that 2-3 zone now. Edwards on top along with Young. T-Town works around the perimeter. Clock's at 15. Baseline drive and a tic-tac foul.
Yeah, it was. I didn't see much there, but
Kinsey will be whistled for that.
England picks up her first personal.
15.8 left first quarter. Next foul is shooting foul for the Lady Tigers. Clock rolls at 10. Ball's on the ground. T-Town scrambling. Clock rolls at 5. Gonna have to struggle to get a shot off here. Not sure they're aware of the time. Probst has it. There's a 3 on its way and good. Jersey Guidus knocks down a 3. Gives T-Town their first lead of the game at 10-7. We'll be back with second quarter action on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Welcome back to Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network. T-Town scores the last 5 points of the quarter to grab a 10-7 lead after 8 minutes of play. Run down a little bit of what is going to happen next week for the Lady Tigers at the State Farm Holiday Classic. They're in the small school division. They will face Winnebago on December the 27th, which is Wednesday at 1:30. They win that game, they won't play again until the following night at 7. They will play the winner of El Paso Gridley and Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin. Second quarter action, T-Town's got the ball to start. Tigers stay in the 2-3 zone. Moreski up top, Young down low. And the ball goes through the legs and out of bounds, turnover T-Town. Got to take advantage of those T-Town turnovers. They've committed a handful of them thus far.
They have. That's 4 already. And like you said, we need to take advantage of that.
Three-quarter court pressure from T-Town. It's a trap. England's got it. Gets it back to Watts. Tipped away
we
and stolen.
throw it away.
T-Town had numbers. Now they decide to pull it out. That ball's stolen away by Kaylee Young. Keeps it, gives the ball right side to Clark. She gets the low block, back out to Young. Nowhere to go, dumps it down low to Moreski. She goes to work. Her hook shot is up and good.
I don't know how she did that, but I'll take it.
Bella hooked the defender back to the basket, threw up the, I'm not even going to say it, this Jabbar sky hook. Not too many people listening know who that is. Tigers within 1 now, 10-9. Just under 7 minutes left first quarter. Or excuse me, first half. T-Town with the basketball. Lady Tigers, now they go back to man. Dripping around the perimeter. Niemerg's got it. She knocked down the shot earlier on. Good defense this trip by the Lady Tigers. T-Town's only got the ball inside the arc twice. Now it's batted away and stolen. Up quickly ahead to Young, or England, excuse me. Back to Watson. Thought about a 3. Goes baseline anyway. Lays it up and in.
Yeah.
Strong move that time from Gracie Watson. Give the Lady Tigers a lead back at 11-10. Baseline move. That's a strong move there.
Yeah, it was.
Chloe Probe scores yet again. Stop as if you heard that name before. She's got 9. Watson spins into the paint. Kicks it back out to Young. Wide open 3. It's good. Kaylee Young from distance. 14-12. Lady Tigers on top. 5:40 left first half. Wall. Stop and start. She's quick with that dribble for sure. Gets her own board. She's going to be fouled by Watson.
And that'll be Gracie's second, team's first this quarter.
It's a tall order for Gracie to have to guard Summer Wall. Summer is quick with that ball in her hand. She's going to take a breather with those 2 fouls. Kenzie England gave us good minutes off the bench. Starters back out there, plus Kylie Edwards. Ball's off the foot of T-Town. Kept alive. Vivian's also got a foul. Kaylee Young's got a foul out there. T-Town working around. Niemerg hands it off. And another turnover for T-Town. Lady Tigers have numbers. Vivian says, I'm going to take it myself. Her left-handed layup is good. They fell off of Vivian for some reason. Left her a wide open layup. That's long too, about as long as you can get. Knocked down by by Kelsey Niemerg. She's up to 5. 2-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Moreski's trapped.
And they call a jump ball.
Yeah, you don't want Bella with the basketball out there when we got the guards that we've got. J.C. Young will check back in, giving Taylor Clark a breather. Coach Tingley using a lot of his bench thus far in the first half. Edwards will inbound to Young. Young, Edwards, Moreski, Vivian Moore, J.C. Young out there. J.C. Young with a shot from 10 feet is good. 18-14 your score. First 2 for J.C. Anna Probst with the basketball. Gets the ball off to Niemerg. Back to Ruhal. She dribbled in paint, poked away by Young. Corralled there by Moreski. Lady Tigers up ahead to Edwards. Dumps it down to Young. She loses her footing, falls down. The ball goes off of her. Turnover, Lady Tigers.
Maybe a little assist there on a push, but
People don't generally fall on their own.
not normally.
4:05 left, first half. Lady Tigers lead it by 4. Probst. Ball back to Niemerg. Got to guard her out there. She'll knock it down. That's a good strong move that time by Probst. No good though. Jump ball.
It'll stay with T-Town.
Bella Moreski causing that tie up.
Boy, Bella would be a force if she just had about 3 more inches height on her. She would be a force to be reckoned with underneath.
Good inbounds play. Allie Ruhal with a shot from the extended elbow. It's 18-16. Tigers up 2, 3.5 left, second quarter. Young gets it back to Moore. Might have been a double dribble and a travel. Got away with it. Now Young will set things up. Man to man from T-Town. Gets it back to Young. Thought about a 3. Steps back. Gets the ball to J.C. Young. Edwards. Kaylee Young will fire from the corner. No good. J.C. fought to keep it alive. Off her hands and out of bounds. Taylor Clark will come back in. Give Bella her first break of the night. T-Town with a chance to tie. 3 minutes left, first half. Probst, guarded by Clark. Just hit one from the opposite corner, did Ruhal. Could not get that one. Tracked down in the corner by Young. Now Lady Tigers have numbers if they want it. Young, good strong move to the hoop. Off the front iron, pulled out by Clark. Young, down to Clark. Good find that time. Vivi Moore flashing to the paint, gets it in stride, lays it up off the glass for 2. Vivian's up to 4. That's where the Tiger lead is, 2.5 left. Probst all the way to the rim.
Doggone it. Kylie got the rebound on the weak side, but she wasn't sure whether to pass it or dribble it or just took that extra step.
Mine outraced the feet that time. So T-Town will inbound underneath their basket. They trail by 4. Ball's off the hands of, Edwards. Ball, second time it was not tipped away. Probably should have been in backcourt. Probst has it, dumps it down low, and one chance for Kelsey Niemerg.
Count the basket, so
she's at the 7 on the night. Had your choice of Bella or Kylie on that foul.
I thought it was on Kylie, but I guess I don't have the striped shirt on though. So
3-point play is good. And it's a 1-point game, 2 minutes left, first half. Edwards breaks the pressure, back to Clark. Kylie will set the offense. Clark off of a screen from Moreski. She rolls left, lays it up and under, no good. Pulled out by T-Town. Chance to take the lead here for the Lady Wooden Shoes. The lead they've only had once in this game thus far. They work around the perimeter. Probst looking for Chloe. And a blocking foul against the Tigers.
Vivian gets called for the block. That'll be her second. And it'll be the team's third this quarter.
She's quickly replaced by Kaylee Young. T-Town gets it in. 90 seconds left, first half. Niemerg fouled once again by Taylor Clark.
That'll be her first, and it'll be the team's fourth.
Having a tough time containing Chloe Probst, that's for sure. She can get to about any spot on the floor she wants. She's got range, so you got to guard her everywhere. She's got it now. Kaylee Young will guard her. Probst just a sophomore, or excuse me, just a junior. All the way to the rim goes Anna Probst. She's a sophomore. She lays it in. T-Town has the lead once again, 21-20. 62 seconds left, first half. It'll stay with the Tigers. Wooden Shoes pick him up full court. Now they find Mareski underneath. Ball's tipped. Bella pulls it down and lays it over the rim. She'll try to answer the conventional three-point play that was just happened from T-Town. Lady Tigers up 1 now, 55 seconds left first half. Mareski a chance to add.
Reason picked up the foul. That's her first.
Nobody on the line for the Tigers, so T-Town will get the board. Anna Probst, left side of Kelsey Niemerg. Chloe Probst, we've held her scoreless in this quarter. She's had 9 in the first. It's turnover for T-Town. 30 seconds left. See if Tigers hold for the last. Coach Tingley says yes.
Yeah, Coach Tingley's hollering one. So
she got Kinsey Ingram out there at one of the guard spots. Kylie Edwards and Kaylee Young trying to milk out these last 15 seconds. Give the Lady Tigers a chance to extend their lead. Clock's at under 10. Edwards goes to work. Clock's at 5. We're not getting any closer. Poked away.
We turn it over.
And long shot early. Rebound pulled down. That putback is no good. So we'll head to the half where your Lady Tigers lead it 22-21. You're watching Tiger basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun. to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
It's halftime at Paris High School, where your Lady Tigers hold a slim 22-21 lead over the Teutopolis Lady Wooden Shoes. Turn it over to my partner, Lenny Oren, for some first half stats.
All righty, thank you, Jeff. For the Lady Wooden Shoes, they're perfect from the cherry stripe, 3 for 3 for 100%. They're 6 out of 11 from two-point range for 55%. And they're 50% from three-point land, 2 out of 4. Their only deficit is they've committed 8 turnovers in this first half. That's kind of unusual for a T-Town team. But they are led in scoring by Chloe Probst with 9, closely followed by Kelsey Niemer with 8, 2 for Allie Ruhal, and 2 for Anna Probst. And they only committed 3 personal fouls that whole first half. For the Lady Tigers, they're 3 out of 5 from the charity stripe, 60%. They are 8 out of 15 for 53% from two-point range, and they are 1 out of 4 for 25% from three-point land. We've committed 5 turnovers in the first half, and we committed 4 personal fouls in the first quarter and 4 in the second quarter. Nobody really in any foul trouble, but if somebody, Vivian Moore or Gracie Watson, picks up a quick foul in that third quarter early, they might have to sit a little bit. But we are led in scoring by Bella Moreski with 6, followed by Gracie Watson with 4, Kaylee Young with 4, Vivian Moore with 4, 2 points for Taylor Clark, and 2 points for JC Young. So the Tigers, like Jeff said, had a slim 1-point lead, 22-21, and that is their halftime stats.
Tigers outscored T-Town 15-11 in that second quarter to grab that lead back that they lost at the buzzer of the first quarter. Yeah, balanced scoring from the Lady Tigers. That's been their recipe in the big games thus far, not relying on any one person to lead them in scoring. And so it's worked out to a T thus far. We've got 16 minutes left of action, though. 3 minutes left in the halftime. We'll step aside and let you hear from some more of our sponsors and be back with third quarter action on the Paris Sports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Both teams out of the locker room after the half. Lady Tigers just now getting out, not getting any shots up. Coach Tingley with some extra instructions for his squad, looking to protect that undefeated record here in the second half. They hold a 1-point lead, 22-21. We mentioned earlier, Lady Tigers will travel to Salt Fork tomorrow for a non-conference game. That will be their final action before the Christmas break. Boys will be here against Tolono Unity. Make sure you can come out, or make sure you come out and watch that one. We'll have it for you video only, so don't be surprised if there's no announcing and no scoreboard, but that's our only way to do things around here. All right, third quarter action Lady Tigers have at the start. Starting lineup back out there for Coach Tingley. Moreski's got it to Moore. Watson's got it, now looking to get her on track. She had 4 in the first half. Set a lot of that second quarter with 2 fouls. Clark has got it. T-Town's back into a man-to-man. Nice cut.
Oh,
good
man, and we missed
Vivian.
it. Doggone it. Good play, though. I liked it.
Good unselfish basketball for Lady Tigers here. They've assisted on a handful. That ball is stolen away. Young's got it. Got Moore in the corner. Dribbles up. Shot off the glass, no good. On the ground, T-Town comes away with it. No numbers for the shoes. And the crossover move, though. Niemer throws a wild one up. Mariski comes away. She's got it. Looking to go coast to coast. All the way across to Moore. Thought about a three. Instead goes left-handed. That's her strong side. She is right-handed, but she is not afraid to go to the left side of that basket, as many people are. She's going to head to the line to complete a three-point play.
Fouls on 33. Molly Ruhal, that'll be her first, team's first this quarter.
Free throw from Moore off the back iron, tipped out. It'll stay with T-Town.
Yeah,
got a lane violation.
Oh, okay. I thought they was going to call a foul on Clark.
Vivian get another chance.
Okay.
T-Town jumped early. Not the only one that thought there was a foul. Taylor thought the same thing. Moore will make that one. Took an extra shot, but counted a three-point play for Vivian. Tigers with a 4-point lead. Wall is guarded by Young. It's poked away. Good pressure defense from Kaylee Young. Helmick half the ball at midcourt. She didn't want it there. Gets rid of it. Now T-Town sets. Tigers have extended that 2-3 zone now. T-Town shot the ball well in the first half. The problem was they just didn't get that many shots up. 50% from beyond the arc, made all their free throws. Just didn't get a lot of attempts. Kylie Edwards will come in now, giving Young a breather. Good first 2 minutes from Kaylee Young, forcing 2 turnovers. Helmink's got it now. She gets it up to Chloe Probst. Good help defense that time from Taylor. All the way to the rim, though, goes Molly Ruhal. Her shot rolls around and out. Mariski with the board. Now Watson. Tingley wants him to go, but there's nowhere to go. T-Town's in full court pressure. Clark's got it. Ball up over her head. Now she sets it to Moore. Moreski. This is where we get a backdoor layup in this set. Clark gets it back to Edwards. We'll try a different play. 5.5 left, third quarter. Tigers with a 4-point lead and no hurry offensively. Clark at the free throw line. Dribbles into the paint, kicks it out to Watson. Her three is no good. Pulled out by Wall. Molly Ruhal's got it, left side. Back to Wall. She walked.
She traveled, yeah.
Trying to get to that elbow. That's the magical spot. One of the easier shots on the court. Took an extra step there. Anna Probst will check in, replacing Chloe Probst. Excuse me, replacing Summer Wall. Kaylee Young check back in. Gets the ball up to J.C. Young. She throws it. Moreski will track it down. Young's got it. Tigers have numbers. Up top to Watson. Kaylee Young, right side. Waiting for things to develop. Double team coming. She splits that. J.C. Young's got it.
Oh, man, we had Moreski down there low, and they missed her.
Yeah, spacing is just not right now for Lady Tigers. Vivian. Clear out right side. She'll walk it back to the volleyball line. 4:20 left, third quarter. Stop, start, gets the baseline, dribbles back out.
Oh.
Tried to dump it in Moreski. Moreski had already passed her by. Turnover Tigers. Anna Probst has it. Kelsey Nieberg back to Probst. She gets left. Euro step in the lane. Layup for two. First points of the half for T-Town. 4 minutes into it. Moreski looking for help. She's got Young. Dumps it down to Watson. She's moving on the block. Kicks it back out to Young.
I'd like to see Gracie just went ahead and turned around and put that one up.
Yeah, she'd already lost her dribble. It would have been a tougher shot, but yeah, you're not going to get any closer than that. Moreski's got it top of the circle. Kaylee Young through a pair of screens. Ball is stolen away. Kaylee gets it back. Vivian in the corner. Watson at the elbow. Moore from the corner. No good. Tracked down by T-Town. Dribbled it. Kept it alive. Now T-Town has numbers if they want it. Kelsey Nieberg kicks it out to Chloe Probst. Her three is good. Chloe with a pair of threes, 12 points to lead all scorers. And T-Town's got the lead back. 26-20, there's a foul.
Yep. That's going to go against Probst. That'll be her first. Team second this quarter.
Kylie Edwards, Taylor Clark. Kenzie England will check back in for Lady Tigers. After not scoring for 4 minutes, T-Town scored the last 5 points, and they have a 1-point lead. 2:50 left in the third quarter. Kaylee Young waiting for her teammates. Gets the ball to Edwards. Kicks out to Watson. Her three is good. Got to get Gracie Watson going. She finally knocks down a three. She's got 7. Leads back to 2 for the Tigers. Anna Probst at the elbow. Molly Ruhal drives the lane. She's going to be fouled on her way to the bucket.
13. Kaylee Young picks up her second. Team's first this quarter.
2:23 left in the third. 2-point lead for Lady Tigers. T-Town basketball. Finally do get into Helmink. Chloe Probst passes the ball to Nieberg. Gets it back. Anna Probst going to the rim every time she gets it. Ball was stolen by the Tigers, stolen back by T-Town. And a foul will be called.
I think we got Gracie with a reach in. That'll be Gracie's third. Team second this quarter.
You don't have to hardly guard Helmink, but you can better guard Anna Probst. She's going to the rim every time she gets it. I drew the foul that time. Molly Ruhal down in the corner to Probst. She gets all the way in, passes it off to Helmick. Her shot's no good. It'll go out of bounds and stay with T-Town. Bella Moreski checks back in. We're a different team with her on the floor, that's for sure. T-Town with another chance. They're third this trip. Clock rolls at minute 45. Shot from the elbow is good for Helmick. Just a catch and shoot that time. Didn't have to put it on the deck.
That's her first points of the ball game.
Yep, so. Clark's got it back to Edwards. 80 seconds left, third quarter. Kayla Young's got it. Moreski at the elbow, looked to dump it down, nothing there. Back out to Ingram. She'll fire a three, short. Pulled down by T-Town. Now they've got numbers. Good recovery that time, but they left Kelsey Niemer wide open for three, hard off the glass. Wrong place, wrong time that time for Bella. As Malia Helmick went crashing in the board.
That'll be Bella's second, team's third this quarter.
Vivian Moore come back in, taking the place of Kenzie England. T-Town's got it, pass around the perimeter. Got to watch that corner. Probst has it. Now Ruhal. Back out in the corner to Probst. She's not afraid to fire, no good. Vivian Moore's got it. 40 seconds left, third quarter. Tigers and T-Town all knotted up at 28. Low scoring third quarter. That's usually when there's some separation created by Lady Tigers. Not this time. They've scored just 6 points. Moreski right side, clock's at 25. Now Moore. Content to just dribble out some of the clock. It's at 15. Moreski now right side. Get it back to Edwards. Now we'll set. Clock's at 10. Moreski had to fight for it. Edwards has it. Plenty of time on the clock. She'll fire one up off the glass. No
hard.
good. Rebounds fought for, but the quarter will end just the way the game began. We're all tied up at 28. We'll be back for the final 8 minutes on the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
8 minutes left to decide this one. We're tied up at 28. T-Town won that quarter, but just marginally. My score is 7-6. Looking at the scoreboard now, you think it might be halftime between these two schools. It definitely is not. We're in the fourth quarter. T-Town's got it to start, looking to take the lead.
Well, the girls only scored 28 last time out, so.
Stolen away, another turnover for T-Town. Kayla Young's got it. Boy, I made it a long way into the season before I called her Kendra.
You did good, Jeff.
Vivian's got it now. Over to Kaylee. Young's got it back. Nice inside-out move. Taylor Clark, wide open three. Good inside-out basketball from the Lady Tigers. Clark with her first three of the night. She's got 5. Lady Tigers up 3 a minute into the fourth. Niemerg's got it. Gets the ball off to Ruhal. Stolen away by Kaylee Young. Coach Tingley wants his squad to go. Nobody picking up Watson. Vivian Moore from the same spot. No good. Tracked down, though, by Clark. And poked away. T-Town's got it. Another good look for the Lady Tigers. Just could not get it to fall. Probst has it. Hits the ball to Ruhal. Helming thought about it from distance. Instead, a wild one, and she's bailed out. Clark got her on the way by.
Yeah,
looked like a lot of basketball, though.
I thought so. Taylor picks up the second, though. Be the team's first this quarter.
Kelsey Niemerg will head to the line and shoot 2. 6:17 left in the game. Over the last few years, Lady Tigers have had their way with T-Town in the regular season. May have beaten them 4 times in a row. Also got them at the Charleston Holiday Tournament the last year the Lady Tigers played in that for the title. That was an overtime thriller. But T-Town exacted revenge and beat us in the sectional final here 2 years ago. Long way to go in this one tonight, though. Lady Tigers lead by 3, 6 minutes left. Moore to Watson. Nice dump down to Clark. Too far underneath. She'll kick it out. Young thought about it. She'll get it back to Taylor. Dump down. Nice. There we go. Oh, shot just too far underneath was Watson. She's going to be called for travel. Boy, got the look we wanted, too. That was an easy layup.
It was.
Coach Tingley's not happy about that. He's going to call timeout. We'll take a quick one as well on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
30-second timeout by Coach Dave Tingley. The Tiger basketball underneath their own basket. 5:44 left. They hold a 31-28 lead. Gracie Watson, Taylor Clark, Kaylee Young, Vivian Moore, Bella Mareski out on the floor for the Tigers. Watson's got it up top to Young. She's guarded by Summer Wall. Man-to-man defense from T-Town. Young, nowhere to go. Corner to Watson. She's got nowhere to go. Nobody. They all left her all alone. She fired a wide open 3, no good, but Mareski will track it down for another offensive board. Clark dribbles, looking to avoid the double team. Moore's got it. I don't think she can dribble. Gets the ball back to Young. 5 minutes left in the game. Young holds. Tigers in no hurry.
That's one thing about these ladies this year. They've shown them a lot more patience than I'm used to seeing from them.
That's for sure, and they are very, not that they haven't been in the past, but very unselfish with the basketball. Got a pair of players with 7 points, one with 6, one with 5, one with 4. So you can't ask for any more balanced scoring for the Tigers. Watson's got it. Gets to the top of the circle to Clark. Curl, kick back out. Kayla Young's 3 is no good. Good box out that time by T-Town. Now they've got numbers 3-on-1. Bounce pass right side, giving it right back. Good foul, though, that time by Kaylee. Saved a wide open layup.
That'll be her third. Team's second this quarter.
Make him earn it from the line. T-Town had numbers that time. They had 3-on-1 or 3-on-2, depending. Worked it around for a possible layup. That was thwarted, but the first free throw is good from Chloe Probst. Young will check out. Kylie Edwards will check in for her. Second free throw coming up is good. 1-point game, 4:28 left.
That gives her 14 on the night.
Edwards, Watson in the backcourt trying to break this pressure from T-Town. Moreski over the top to Moore. Had a couple streakers heading to the basket, but wisely pulled it back out. And they'll look for a better shot. Edwards bounce pass to Clark. Taylor back to Watson. Moreski all the way to the rack. She'll lay it up. It's hit on the way up. Nothing called. Here comes T-Town. 1-on-3. Maybe an extra step. Shot contested. Passed off to Kelsey Niemerg, and she'll knock it down just inside the arc. T-Town's got the lead. 32-31, 3:40 left. Steal from T-Town. An easy layup for Kelsey Niemerg. Off the back iron,
She
no
missed
good.
it.
But they get another chance. 3.5 left. Plenty of time in the game. T-Town with the ball and a 1-point lead. Wall will set the offense up for Coach Lori Thompson. Off of a screen, looking to dump it. That's kicked out of bounds by Moreski. It'll stay with T-Town. Kaylee Young will come back in. Kenzie England will come in. Now watch that lob pass in.
That's what we
To
used to
Zarusa.
run all last year.
They don't do it, though. They'll set the offense up. Top of the circle is Summer Wall. She'll dribble around the screen. Trapped in the corner, nowhere to go. Zarusin off the hands of Probst into the backcourt. That'll be over and back. Second time T-Town's done that tonight. (32-31), just under 3 left in the game. Kaylee Young, her left side to Watson, off of Moreski screen. Wide open three from the right side by Young is no good. Moreski there with a board off her fingertips. And travel was the call. Had a pair of T-Town ladies with 4 hands on the basketball. And that's a travel. That will be a turnover. Coach Tingley's going to call another 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one as well on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
As close of a game as you would expect between two teams ranked in the top 25. Teutopolis Lady Wooden Shoes hold a 32-31 lead. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the game. A pair of Lady Tigers with 3 fouls apiece. Kayla Young and Gracie Watson each with 3. Nobody else in trouble for either team. Lady Tigers will have the basketball. Kayla Young will inbound underneath her own basket. Back door to Moore. She's open on the left block. That's her spot. Vivian with 2 more. She's up to 9 on the night. Lady
That
Tigers
might be
have
her
a lead.
season high. She doesn't shoot a whole lot.
Across the timeline with it is Wall. Lady Tigers back to man. 2:15 left in the game. Tigers up by 1. Anna Probst left side to Kelsey Niemerg. She holds. Zarusin left all alone. Top of the circle. No need to guard her out there. Moreski's helping out in the paint. Kelsey Niemerg around the perimeter, back to Zarusin. Clock rolls at 1:45. Good defensive trip for Lady Tigers this time. Work the ball around the perimeter. Good defense that time from Watson. Tiger band, Tiger fans getting involved here. They're
Yeah,
loving
they
what
are.
they're doing on defense. That's a charge.
Should have
Nope.
been, but
She got to the left hip of Bella Moreski. Bella If she stepped over, it's going to be a foul anyway, so make them earn it at the line. Chloe Probst will head in the line.
Yeah, Kenzie Ingham got called for the personal, so.
She's looking for her 15th point of the night and misses it. .84 seconds left. Tigers up by 1. T-Town with one more free throw. That one is no good. Good box out that time from Mareski. She's got it, but she's trapped. Now Watson will bring it up to Clark. Corner to Young. Tigers will take some air out of the basketball. Watson's got it now. T-Town has not committed a foul in this quarter, and that's their first. They got a long way to go to put us on the line.
Fouls on 32. That's going to be Summer Wall. It'll only be her second, though. Be the team's first this quarter.
Timeouts taken by T-Town. We'll take one as well on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153.
Coach Lori Thompson called that timeout. Her team is going to be forced to foul the Lady Tigers now unless they can get a turnover on the inbounds. Lady Tigers lead it 33-32. T-Town's got to commit 4 more fouls before the Lady Tigers shoot. Tigers looking to take the air out of the basketball. Get either a wide open layup or get sent to the free throw line. Things get frantic like this, and you got youngsters out on the court. You just never know what's going to happen. Both teams have youngsters out there, so be an interesting final 70 seconds.
I've seen the Tigers hold the ball for over a minute before, though, this year. And
Moore cut back door, nothing there. Gets the ball into Young. She'll dribble out of the corner. Now she's trapped. And he's going to call a jump ball.
Going to stay with Paris.
That's a quick jump ball.
Yeah, it was.
I think that was more of a T-Town coach's call than anything. Right in front of the scorer's bench. Watson to inbound. Can't get it in. Timeout taken. And this guy's got a quick whistle over here. And it is a turnover, 5-second call. So T-Town's got the ball. They trail by 1. 1 minute left in this one. Boy, that pass could have been swiped for sure, and here we go.
Oh, and then they call that.
Here we go. Vivian will pick that up.
Yep, that'll be Vivian's third. And it'll be the team's fourth, so we give up 1 more foul. They'll be shooting 2.
Chloe Probst inbound in front of the Tiger band. She gets it in to Wall. Let's see if T-Town will hold for the last shot. Looks like they are thinking about it. 45 seconds though. And they're down by 1. Watson fighting through screens. Get the ball to Anna Probst. That ball stolen away from Vivian, or by Vivian. Max effort play that time for Vivian Moore to get that steal.
And that foul's going to go against 15. That's going to be Chloe Probst. That'll be her second. But it'll be the team's second this quarter, so.
Got to get all of our ball handlers in there now because T-Town's going to go for that steal. If not, they're going to foul. 30-second timeout taken by the Tigers. We'll be back on the Paris Sports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
38 seconds exactly left in this one. Tigers have a 1-point lead and the basketball. They have to go the length of the court without turning it over. T-Town had a chance that time, but the ball stolen away by Vivian Moore as she was fouled on the play. 2 fouls for T-Town, 4 for the Tigers. Watson to inbound. Everybody in the paint on the T-Town side of the court.
See if somebody's going to break long for us.
Watson bounce pass to Clark. Just need to hold it. They've got a foul us. Nearly stolen away. Young's got it. She's going to be fouled in the backcourt. That was going to be pretty close to a 10-second violation, as they were at the 7-second mark.
Probst picks up her third, team's third.
Malia Helmick will check back in. Zarusin will check out. Kelsey Niemerg will also check in. Moreski to inbound now. Gets the ball into Watson. She's trapped in the corner but fouled.
Five picks up the personal. That'll be Kelsey Niemerg, her first, but it's team's fourth, so one more foul will be shooting.
Next foul either way is free throws for the other team. Moreski inbounds, and she knocked out of bounds. Watson will hit the line and shoot two. Nope, that's not the call. He's going to call out of bounds off of Gracie Watson. She was two hands shoved in the back.
No kidding. Man, oh man.
Come on, Mike. 30 seconds left. Tigers up by one. T-Town with the basketball. Down the left side goes Chloe Probst. She's been held in check, but she scores two of the biggest points of the night for T-Town. Clark's got it now. 10 seconds left. Tigers down by one. Kaylee Young's got it. Cross midcourt. Poked away from behind. T-Town's going to steal the basketball and possibly the game.
I think they just did.
6.8 left on the clock. T-Town with a 1-point lead. Boy, that's just a terrible call right in front of the Tiger bench.
It was.
That'll be the fifth foul on Young. Free throw is up and off the back iron. Lady Tigers with a chance. Still enough time to get off a good shot here. 6.8. Tigers have 3 timeouts left. Second free throw is off the back iron as well. Rolls around and in. 2-point game.
Fall,
Coach Tingley will take a timeout. We will as well on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Six points, 8 seconds left. Tiger basketball. They have to go the length of the court. They trail by 2, 35-33. Point guard is fouled out for Lady Tigers. Kayla Young has picked up her 5th foul. So we'll see what Coach Tingley draws up. Like we said, 6.8 is a lot more time than you think. You don't have to be as rushed and launch a shot from half court, but you can bet your bottom dollar T-Town's going to have some pressure dialed up for the Tigers.
Well, it looks like it's going to be Kylie Edwards, Taylor Clark, Bella Moreski, Gracie Watson, and Vivian Moore on the floor for the ladies.
T-Town's led for maybe 3 minutes the entire contest, but they're leading at the most important time right now. Watson to inbound. Looking for somebody long, nobody there. Moore's got it, and we're going the wrong way. T-Town steals it away, saves it, laying up and in by Niemerg, and this one's over. Steal of the inbound pass, and an easy layup iced this one. Teutopolis comes out victorious, and the Lady Tigers suffer their first defeat of the season by a score of 37-33. We'll step aside, let you hear from some of our sponsors, and then we'll hear from Coach Tingley, his final thoughts on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Welcome back to Paris High School, where your Lady Tigers suffer their first loss of the season. Heartbreaker to the Teutopolis Lady Wooden Shoes. Final score being 37-33. T-Town grabbing the lead in the final 30 seconds and not giving it up. Tigers fall to 11-1 on the season. T-Town improves to 8-3. Before Coach Tingley gets up here, I'll turn it over to my partner Lenny Irwin for some final stats.
All righty, thank you, Jeff. For the Lady Shoes, they were 6 out of 9 from charity stripes, 67%. They were 11 out of 23 from two-point land, 48%, and they were 3 out of 6 from three-point range for 50%. I had them committing 14 turnovers in the contest. Fouls were not an issue. They were led in scoring by Chloe Probst with 16, 12 for Kelsey Niemerg, 5 for Anna Probst, and 2 apiece for Allie Rule, and 2 for Malia Helming. For the Lady Tigers, we were 4 out of 6 from the charity stripe, 67%. We were 10 out of 21 from two-point land, 48%. And we were 3 out of 12 for 25% from three-point land. I had us committing 12 turnovers in the contest. And we were led in scoring by Vivian Moore with 9. 7 for Gracie Watson, 6 for Bella Moreski, 5 for Taylor Clark, 4 for Kayla Young, and 2 points for JC Young. But the Tigers come up just 4 points short tonight, and that's one of those tough losses, but I'm sure it will be a learning experience.
No rest for the weary. Lady Tigers will hit the road tomorrow night as they travel to Salt Fork. That will tip off at 6 o'clock for the junior varsity contest. When we get there, we'll get set up and show that for you as video only. And then for the varsity contest, my partner tonight, Lenny, will make the trip over there. BJ Pheasant will join him. They'll bring you that action. We'll also show the boys' home game against Unity. That will be video only. Try to give scoring updates as we get them, but it will be video only and probably will not have a scoreboard. So just bear that in mind. We'd rather come out here and support the Tigers anyway than watching us, if at all possible. I understand it's not for everybody, but if you can get out here and support the boys. Because they will have a tall task against Tolona Unity's ranked number 3 in the state. Coach Tingley's made his way up to the top here. Coach, for all the world, it looked like that we were going to come away with no such thing as an ugly win, but it would have been an ugly win, just based on what we've seen these two teams do in the past.
I knew it was going to be, a battle tonight with defense from both teams. I didn't think it was going to be a high-scoring game. We knew it was going to be a low-scoring game, so every possession was going to be important. I thought we did a really good job defensively, not just playing defense because they have a very unique thing that they do with their offense, but we rebounded the ball better tonight than we have in a long time. And so, that's one of the bright points of the night is that we did rebound the ball a lot better. One thing that they did, though, once we rebounded it, they were very good at pressuring us before we even had a chance to get rid of it. And so we haven't really played a lot of teams that's done that to us. So it takes an innocent adjustment. You have to adjust to what a team's doing, and we did turn the ball over a little bit, after a rebound. But yeah, it wasn't. We've had a few of those ugly wins, and now we got an ugly loss on our record. So, told the girls in the locker room, that hopefully this resets you a little bit, because sometimes you can get real happy with yourself, and you can start to think, all the things that coach is talking about needing to get cleaned up or whatever. It's like, it's easier to say, well, we're winning and we're, whatever. So I don't think necessarily girls are literally thinking that, but sometimes it's a great, chance to kind of reset and realize that, there is a lot of work done and it is a long season, and you do have to take, all these games and every possession in a game seriously.
Not a lot of experience. Well, there's experience for T-Town, but not like you would normally see. At least 4 seniors on the court at one time. And you could tell their guard play was a little bit shaky. Yeah. They were a little nervous with the basketball in their hands, whereas conversely, I thought that our guards did a great job, relaxed with the basketball. Yeah. Now, when they make that second or third pass, there's a little bit of nerves creeping in there. Yeah. But I thought for the most part, and in the pressure they can put on you, we did well in breaking the press. Yeah, we did do well in breaking the press, and even kind of got away from how we were breaking it. There at the end of the second quarter, when they kind of, we were passing the ball over top, they did get a few things on it there, if I remember correctly, and we were starting to get a little too loose with how we were trying to break it based upon, what we had planned to do. We had to kind of go back to that. We had to reset it in the locker room, and yeah, you're right. I thought the press was something that we handled really well, and so that's nice because they've hurt a lot of people with their press. So, yeah, our guards did do well. And both teams are really similar to each other because in terms of, like, the turnover that they've had. More so now than ever, right?
More so now than ever. Both teams are kind of in the same spot. They got some girls that have been, trying to come into their own, and now they have room to do that because, the seniors that they had on their group and on their team and the seniors we had on our team are from last year are gone. So there's chances and there's openings for girls to kind of explore and see what they can do with the time that they have on the court. And so both teams are very similar in that way. And I thought both teams played, like you just said, like there was times where we were shaky with the ball, though, even though I thought our guards did a fairly good job tonight. Kind of especially there at the end. We have a 1-point lead, and we just, a little bit loose with the ball. We got the ball in bounds, but, we had a jump ball once.
I'll say it. Gracie got knocked into the bench.
She
got fouled right through the front of her. I don't want you to get in trouble for saying it, but we said it here.
Mike already heard me say it because I had a conversation with him about it, and he said no, she didn't, and she clearly did.
Absolutely did.
It wasn't even close. And we'll talk about it. Mike and I, we have conversations all the time. Mostly of them are disagreements on a call on the court, but we're real friendly with each other, and we both know we got our best, each other's best interests in mind. So. He wants to call a good game, and that's what he saw, and it's those judgment calls. It was his judgment call, and we'll go with it. I do feel like she got shoved in the back and saw it. But at the same time, we do have to finish that game out with the lead, try to go to the line, with the ball to kind of ice it. And unfortunately, they went down. They ran a great play. Probst got the ball in the lane and did a little turn flip shot that, it's tough because – she got the ball to the spot she wanted to get to, but I don't even know if she saw the rim before she shot the ball.
Right.
But maybe that's what she does is gets in there and knows right where it's at to be able to execute that shot. And then at the end there, I told the girls in the locker room the mistake I made was I should have called two timeouts at two different times to just kind of to calm, reset, make sure everybody knew what they were doing. And one of them was once they scored and we did have the ball coming across half court, I was right in the middle of trying to call one, and it's that moment of she almost broke through there, and there was a chance to pass the ball up to somebody that wasn't being guarded. Unfortunately, the ball got tipped from behind, and they ended up in a scrum and ended up with the ball. So, we did everything we could to try to win that game, but ended up doing everything we could to lose it. That's what we tried. So.
Well, let's make a deal here, all right? We've owned them in the regular season for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
They've got us in the postseason. Let's flip that script this year and get them in the postseason.
Yeah, and like I've said, we're a team in progress. Our record, is nice, but we're still a team in progress. We got a lot of learning to do with this group, and I look forward to, helping them, keep achieving more and see that success and have it grow, not only for the rest of this year, but, going into the future, because there's a lot of girls that are going to learn from these experiences, and tonight was one of those ones that I really hope they can grow from and kind of keep in the back of their mind to know, we can get it done next time, or we need to do this to get it done next time. So happy with the girls' effort. Just wish it would have turned out different tonight.
Not a lot of time to fret about it.
No.
Got another one tomorrow night.
Yes,
we'll be there
we do.
with you, Coach.
Yeah.
We appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Final thoughts?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Lady Tiger coach Dave Tingley giving us his thoughts on his ladies' performance tonight, and just have to tip your hat to Lady Wooden Shoes. They did the right things at the right time, and like he said, it stole a victory away from us, but we also gave them the game as well.
As well. So
that happens over the course of a season. Lady Tigers, nothing to hang their hats about. 11-1 on the year. Like we said, we'll be back in action tomorrow night as they travel to Salt Fork. So for my partner Lenny Irwin, this is Jeff Chambers. You've been watching the Lady Tiger basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.